here today in Aurora, Colorado at the Bud Fox Supply Project. It is a 23,000 square foot greenhouse that CropKing designed and manufactured. We're really excited about it, so come on inside and check it out with us. My name is Paul Brentlinger. I am the president of CropKing and one of the owners. We are a greenhouse manufacturer and hydroponic supply company located in northern Ohio. CropKing's focus is going to be control when we're talking about putting together a greenhouse project. That's the entire reason behind implementing a greenhouse, is to gain control. And so specifically for the Bud Fox Supply Company project that we're at today, we're utilizing the CropKing greenhouse and design. We have Wadsworth blackout systems in this facility. We brought in HydroFarm par source lighting with the double-ended 1,000 watts that we're using in here. We're using an Autogrow environmental control system. We are implementing fogging for humidity and temperature control, as well as odor mitigation. The reason that we chose those is they all stand behind the product. They have all been in this space for a very long time, and we have really good relationships with them. The vibe that I think that you get when you walk into Bud Fox Supply Company, can't help but go, wow.
Bud Fox came about a few years ago. We decided to get in the cultivation industry of cannabis. So we thought initially it would be just a small little company with a small little office, and it has grown into basically the Taj Mahal of what we were thinking. What we did here was purchase the ground, and this is a site-specific build-out. That's something we believe strongly in from the very beginning. Everything here has been thoroughly thought out with the plants in mind.
Yeah, this is by far not a typical greenhouse. Very high-tech greenhouse. We had a lot of tough requirements from the city standpoint. They have some pretty extreme wind loads, snow loads. Also, too, this whole idea of having everything come off a central corridor. All our equipment we had to hide and have it not really visible from the street. The city was very adamant that they had a preconceived notion of what a greenhouse looks like, and they did not want this to look like a greenhouse. This has been a team effort to get this built. It's a good example of what CropKing can do from A to Z.
So light deprivation is what we call kind of like a photo blanket or a blackout curtain system. So what this does is we can cover the greenhouse so that there's no light coming in, and this allows us to mimic certain times of the year so that we can actually have year-round production, even though the plants might think it's a different time of the year, allowing a certain amount of light. So with the Bud Fox project, we actually had to angle our light depth a little bit different than we would traditionally do. So this is right below the glazing. And the reason we did that was actually for fire code. And then we could only have one fire suppression system instead of having two. So this was a huge savings for the customer that we could accommodate through working closely with CropKing and their builders.
So we have the brain, is what we usually call it. It's our multi-grow brain. My name is Kelly Nicholson. I work for Autogrow. We are automating all of their equipment in the greenhouses. We automate their lights. We automate their fans, the fogging systems. We have the ability to automate all of their irrigations. A system like this is a hybrid greenhouse, which means that we have to have hybrid control systems. And that's where Autogrow was a great fit, because we were able to do some things for CropKing and Bud Fox Supply that others weren't able to do. And so working with CropKing, we designed a completely different way to cool down the greenhouse utilizing the outside air. We run light banks for them so we can run their lights, allows them to be really efficient in their light expense. We also run their blackout curtains. With automation, you have alerts and alarms. And this is something that I think a lot of people overlook. Having an automation system like this not only allows for the grower to have more time with his plants, it also allows for a facility of this size to have less employees. And that's huge, because obviously keeping labor costs down is a big for any company in any industry, but really big especially in the burgeoning cannabis industry. Everything about the Autogrow system is customizable, and that was why it was a good fit for Bud Fox.
What Bud Fox chose was the Phantom 50 series fixtures with the open reflectors. And the Phantom is a proven, tried and true top leading fixture. It's got the most output of any of the DE fixtures out there, and it has just a lot of features that the commercial growers are looking for. It's dimmable, it's controllable, it's got numerous different lamp options that you can use from an HPS or metal halide. And these guys had certain requirements with cord length and plugs and the way they wanted them hardwiring into their facility, so we were able to accommodate that. And so CropKing approached us and we did a light map or a light layout where we took into account all of the different specifics of the room, the height, the micromoles, the natural sunlight they're getting from the greenhouse, and then we provided like a turnkey solution that gave them the certain amount of micromoles they wanted throughout the canopy. I think one of the biggest challenges now is there's a wealth of new technology advances coming to this industry right now. As a new grower, you really have to sort through all that noise to decide what is the right equipment, what is the right approach, and having someone like CropKing and Hydrofarm combined together, you're going to deal with industry veterans that really understand what solutions you need to bring.